Yes. So check this out. Rumor sites are reporting that Canon is going to have a huge announcement on the third week of July.
Third week of July. Okay,
Third week of July.
So we're just 3 weeks away.
So we're looking at a potential R1 and an R5 Mark II.
Okay.
Official announcement. We got the development announcement of the R1. We actually haven't heard anything about the R2 except for rumors. But we are hearing of
R2
of the R5 Mark II.
Oh, bro, you had me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we haven't heard even a development announcement of the R5 Mark II.
Yeah, do we know that camera really exists right now?
We have no idea except for speculation.
Okay.
Obviously, the R5 and the R6 dropped at the same time.
Yeah.
Which I think Canon learned.
That's a bad idea.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think that was a bad idea.
Because you're just eating your own tail.
Yeah.
So the R6 Mark II got an update.
Yep.
And we're a little, we've been waiting for a little bit on the R5 Mark II.
Yeah. Yeah. No, absolutely. Okay.
So the
July,
R5 was such a popular camera, even to this day, super popular camera. So there's no reason to believe that they're not following up with the R5 Mark II. And so what we've heard is in the third week of July, they're gonna do both. And with the R5 Mark II potentially shipping in the August timeframe, and the R1 a little bit further out, maybe September, October.
All right. Well, that's not news. This next one I'm actually semi-excited about.
Yeah?
This one I actually care about.
Okay.
Okay? You ready? So this is something else from Canon. I'm going to steal this one from you because I don't want to hear you get all excited again.
Oh.
All right.
I'm actually salty about this one a little bit.
Really?
A little bit. No, well, I got an interesting take, but you go.
Okay. So I don't really know the details. But I do know.
It's on the board.
It's on the board, so I'm going to say it. So Canon, actually, I shouldn't say this because I don't know anything about it.
I am the Canon one. I am the Canon. So I got to be honest with you. I'm going to be real. And I don't know whose fault it is, but DJI, Mic 2, Pro 2, whatever it's called, they released a cordless adapter for only Sony cameras.
Yeah, that was a little...
And I was a little disappointed.
So I think, here's my thought, here's my take. I believe that is because more Sony cameras have the smart hot shoe because Sony makes that little microphone adapter.
Okay.
That Sony makes that adapter that goes directly into the hot shoe. And a lot of Canon cameras, until recently, did not have smart hot shoes.
Where are they at, bro?
So, that's a Canon fault. Canon messed up. So
DJI messed up, bro.
So here's the deal. If you're DJI and you're looking at the market right now and you're developing a product, how many Sonys are in people's hands that have a smart hot shoe versus how many Canons are in people's hands that have a smart hot shoe?
DJI, send us the details.
I think that they made a business decision.
Yes.
Not saying that you're going to like it, but they made a business decision. Canon put this smart hot shoe in some more cameras and sell those suckers, and I think DJI will make the same accessory.
For sure. So also a little salty, and to be honest, I didn't know if it was a Canon thing, because especially with the RF mount, they've been a little proprietary.
They were
in,
actually.
Who they're sharing with and who they're not sharing with.
Even with the R5C, it was this is going to work with the Tascam unit.
Yes.
And they sold it as a Tascam thing.
It could be Canon's fault.
Maybe.
Could be Canon's fault. It could be DJI thinking that the market's not big enough. Maybe. Regardless, I was a little salty because the reality is I hate that little cable from the transmitter into the camera. I hate it. Just makes the camera more unorganized. Love the Reds. Reds just boop, and you're good. Monitor.
Well,
whatever.
I want to be fair.
Not on audio.
Not on audio. You are going to run a cable for audio for the Reds. So just want to be fair.
But would love one day for there to be a cableless camera. It would be incredible.
That'd be nuts.
So with that being said, Canon on May 27th, but it was just reported this week.
I was about to say.
I know. It's June. It feels like it's a late.
This is like a late rumor report.
Late rumor, but it was just recently reported. They just filed with the FCC.
Yeah.
that they are going to do a wireless camera, a wireless microphone, but it will go into the multi-function hot shoe.
So Canon's making their own.
They're making their own.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that's pretty cool.
So here's the deal.
Yeah.
How good is their microphone going to be?
So
that's the only fail on this. The potential flaw is your mic game strong?
Yeah, so here's the thing. I don't think any of these camera companies have ever really had strong audio backgrounds.
Based upon the built-in microphones?
Based upon everything we have seen from
Based
them
upon you're
ever.
not a microphone gear.
Yeah. I mean, like, Sony, obviously, they make microphones for everything. Like, even my PlayStation controller has a microphone in it. You know what I mean? So, like, they have had more time to play around with the audio side of things, where, like, Canon, they have no background in audio, really, other than the built-in
They got that
mics.
little shotgun that goes into the multifunction, but...
Do they?
Yeah.
Canon has one?
They have one.
I didn't know that.
That's how
crappy it is. Nobody knew about it.
Whoa. Let's spin that real quick.
Oh.
It's unknown.
Let's spin it to make Canon look good.
No, well, who want, like,
No,
it's
you're
an
good.
unknown. They have like 3 accessories. Don't quote me. 3 accessories for their multifunction hot shoe.
Yeah. Well, the biggest one is they partnered with Tascam. I think
Yes.
they expected Tascam to move it for them. And maybe that was a temporary thing. I mean, we just saw Panasonic, not to bring them back up again, but they now introduced 32-bit float because of that attachment. So I think it's a good thing that Canon's doing this. We've seen Canon patents come and nothing ever show up from it. And then sometimes it's like 4 years and we're like, oh yeah, that's that thing from blah, blah, blah. So
this feels more imminent because this isn't a patent. This is an FCC filing.
Oh.
So
okay.
there's
a product.
This is the year of Canon video.
I am convinced that
It's the year.
you are taking bribes from Canon under the table and not telling me about it.
So I'll tell you, bro. I'll tell you.
You're like, look, you may not know,
Coming to
but
the
there'll be
office
signs.
next week with the C400.
You're like, I won't tell you, but there will be signs.
No, yeah, seriously. No, I know I'm pro Canon, biased towards Canon, but I do feel like they are, and not just them, Nikon. This is the year Nikon is putting their foot on people's necks and literally saying we are focusing towards video. GH7 and Canon. Like, I feel like in the past we got mirrorless cameras that had video features.
You know what? That's what I'm going to say.
Now
That's what I'm going to say this
we
year
have mirrorless cameras that have photo features.
I think that's the year. I think 2024 is the year that mirrorless cameras. What are you doing, Sean?
Canon.
That 2024 is the year that mirrorless cameras understand that video is first,
Yes.
photo is second.
Yes.
And for years, we have had to deal with video issues, trying to make these photo cameras
Recording
work for
limits.
video, record limits,
Overheating.
not having video monitoring features, waveform, like stuff that seems easy.
Log.
But now all the companies, I think, especially, probably thankfully because of like TikTok and Instagram Reels and YouTube blowing up and everybody wanting to be a social media influencer, I think now they're like, oh, we need to focus on video, and the whole market is just rising with the tide.
Yeah, because if Sony, and not that Sony would, let's say Sony, if they chose to not put waveforms, then, and everybody else is doing it, they're going to fall behind. So this is incredible for us.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, I just, a couple weeks ago, took some photos on my 5D3, and I was like, this looks so good. Photography has not changed.
Yeah.
10 years, 15 years? Like, what? Like, when, like, if you dust off an old camera, you're not going to be like, man, that sure looks fuzzy. Or, man, that sure looks whatever. Now, obviously, features like eye, autofocus, and that sort of stuff are good. But, man, like, photo has primarily been unchanged for so long.
Yep.
But man, thank you guys for putting your efforts into video.
Yes. Shout out. All right.
All right.
I think we're good on. Oh, wait. The rumor. Last little rumor. It's not really that much.
It's a small one.
It's a very small one. But the Apple Vision
Apple
Pro,
listened to us.
They
listen
Apple
to
did
us.
Not listen.
They listened to us.
They don't care what
they
we have
heard
to
us
say.
say
They don't care.
500 or bust. They heard us.
Apple has announced that they are, or the rumor currently is.
Apple hasn't announced.
Apple didn't announce anything.
Allegedly.
No, the rumor currently is that they have stopped working on the high-end version 2 of the Vision Pro, and they are going to focus their efforts on a less expensive model, which is what we said they needed to do.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think
the world, the universe told them.
Their pocketbooks
Abandoned ship.
told them, we ain't selling these things.
Yes.
We need a cheaper model. So I think that's good. I think that's good for creators all around. I think we're going to continue to see some improvements there. But hey.
And even if that's not what they're doing, we're just going to keep saying it until they do it.
Until they do it.